welcome to Chubby Pug Yarn podcast. My name is Emma and I'm the host. I'm a Swede living in Norway and this is my crafty corner, I guess. So it's a gloomy Tuesday morning. I thought I should pop in today since I wasn't able to record on the weekend, and today I'm going to deliver my car to some regular checkup. So I'm not at work, so I should try to pop in and do this. So I'm back outside. I hope the bird songs and things won't disturb. At least there is no rain. But it's definitely crisp and lovely to be outside. So yeah, I hope you have had a nice couple of weeks and that you have some time to sit here with me or do some work. I don't know what you do while watching podcasts, but yeah, I enjoy watching podcasts while cooking and cleaning and also while sitting and knitting. So I hope you're having a nice time wherever you are. And perhaps I should just jump straight into my knitting, I guess. I was supposed to have 3 finished objects to show. I briefly show in my last episode I talked a bit about my test knit for the granite cardigan for Hagenhuset. I finished it and I've used it a lot already. I really enjoyed it, and just a very basic but well fitting cardigan, V-necked cardigan, and it's kind of bizarre, but and it sounds crazy, but I was assaulted, I guess is the good English word for it, this last Friday. There was an angry, unknown, drunk man who tried to steal my food, and when he wasn't allowed to, because I tried to defend myself, he poured some alcohol on me, amongst other things. I'm fine, but I had my cardigan on me. So now my light grey cardigan has big brown stripes. I have tried to wash it and it didn't go away, so I don't want to show it as it is for now. So there's like a police case in this for this thing. So yeah, my weekend was a little bit shaken because of this, and my new sweater is ruined. I don't know what kind of liquor it was, but something brown, and a regular wool wash didn't help. I think perhaps I can like over dye it or something if I can't find another solution, because I really love the cardigan and I really liked the light grey I did, but yeah, it is what it is. I can't show it, but I made it to the finish line, and the pattern is released. So if you want to knit yourself a very lovely, well-fitting V-neck cardigan, I definitely recommend it. I have used it a lot. I usually wear like high-waisted jeans, so it works perfect to have a little bit of an oversized cardigan. So yeah, if I can't save this one, I will definitely save up and buy new yarn and make a new one later, but that will have to wait in that case. So yeah, perhaps I should jump to the other things. The other test knit that I talked about last time, it was secret, but now it's not secret anymore, so I can just put them on and show you. So this was the secret test knit that I was working on as well, that is finished. Let's see. So these are the new mitts from Julia of the Happy Knitting podcast. These are her Frost Path mitts. Stay with me. Frosty Path mitts, yeah. So it's a very nice mitt, so you can have your fingers accessible, which is perfect for me since like buckling in kids in the car seat with like full-on mittens. It's how I lost several of my mittens. I think I have talked about it before, but when Tova was a baby, I couldn't figure out where my mittens were going, and then a kind man enlightened me that, do you know that you have a pair of mittens on your roof? So while putting on the seatbelt in the car seat, I take the mitts off, put them on the roof, fix the kids, and then run away in the car, or not run away, but go away in the car, forgetting the mitts on the roof. So I have lost like 3 pairs, and unfortunately I only was able to save the ones that were still like frozen on the roof. So this is a perfect solution, also for, I guess, for other people as well. People who have dogs and need to like dog candies and things. So these I made for my husband. They fit for me too. We have almost the same size. So it's this lovely cable that melts into the top and bottom ribbing, and then it's a broken. Do you say broken rib? On the other side, with the like side thumb gussets. I made my pair in Sannes per Gint, so it's a DK weight. I know there was someone else who test knitted, I think, that made with a fingering weight and a mohair, I guess. So that's an option too. But it's it's perfect for gift knitting and things. So I'm really pleased, and my husband will be happy to have these. I just need to take pictures for Instagram as well, because I haven't done that yet. And the last finished object you haven't seen, because it was a very quick one. I was at one of my own local yarn stores. I have several. I was looking around for buttons, and my oldest said, "Oh mom, this yarn is so cozy, can I have a sweater in it? But with short sleeves." And it was like a 1-ply yarn, hand-dyed, with 350 meters on a 50-gram ball. And I was like, oh, I don't know, since knitting like a sweater for a 5-6-year-old. He's 5, but he's big as a 6-year-old. It takes a lot more yarn than that, but I was like, yeah, but if I make some kind of lace on the top, and we can have like a strand of something soft to join in, would that be great? And he was like, yeah. So I whipped up this. So this is my first ever love note. I know a lot of people have made this before. So I made the size 4 to 6 in width, since it's a quite oversized garment, and then I made the length to the 6 to 8 year size, since he's a tall and skinny kid. And he opted for short sleeves, so I managed to make this with like 42 grams of the hand-dyed yarn. So the hand-dyed yarn is from a Norwegian hand dyer called Verbit, and I think the name was Perlemorsskyer, which is like mother of pearl clouds, I guess. I don't remember the correct name for it. But yeah, so I have made this for him, and that naturally will give me a segue to the fact that his little sister was so jealous about this. So jealous. So then I can jump to my works in progress and show you that I had to cast on a second one. So here I am working on a pink one for her. I dug. I was asking what color do you want, and she was pink. Peppa Pig pink. Of course, she's crazy about pinks. So she picked up the yarn, and this is how far I have gotten. So I have just separated for the sleeves. I have these Scooby wires for the sleeve, so that's why it's a lot of things hanging here. So yeah, this turns out a little bit more dense since I'm using quite a plump fingering weight. This one, the other one here, since it's like a 1-ply, very thin, light fingering. Light fingering. It's not lace, but light fingering. Light fingering, with a strand of alpaca. Thin alpaca yarn. It's quite light. And for this one, I have the same alpaca yarn. I can show you. I totally forgot. So this is from Sandnes. It's a very, very thin. Let's see. A thin strand. It's fingering weight, I guess, but it's alpaca, so I perceive it as thinner. Let's see. Yeah, it's 400 meters. No, it's not. It's not fingering. It's lace. It's 400 meters on 50 grams, so it's 800 meters on 100 grams. Birds are arguing. So yeah, it's 100% alpaca. So this is like a good alternative if you don't want silk mohair for some reason. My kids often perceive that silk mohairs itch more. I don't know why, but they do. But they have approved of this. So yeah, I'm holding one strand of the white alpaca together with this hand-dyed finger weight, and this is old stash, my friends. This is from a yarn subscription I had in 2017, I think. Possibly 2016, but I think 2017. This is a yarn from Bärenwolle, a German dyer. Let's see. I don't know if she doesn't dye yarn anymore, so I guess I don't know if it's important, but she had a sock yarn club. So this is her sock yarn. It's 80% merino and 20 polyamide. And the colorway is sorbet. So it's pinks with some streaks of almost red and some hints of yellow in between. It's really beautiful. So it's called sorbet, like the ice cream. Yeah. And this turns out really nice, I think. So for her, she's a really tiny one. Also skinny. So even though she's 2.5, I'm making the 1 to 2 year size in width, and it will be plenty oversized. So yeah, I think they will be cute. But I think for her I will probably make long sleeves, or perhaps 3/4. I'm not sure. We will see. But yeah, it's really nice, and it's good to use up some really old stash. I remember when I have several skeins that are in pink like in the pink palette. Like the last half year of this sock yarn subscription, like almost all the skeins were some kind of pink, and I don't really like pink, so they have just been laying around. The birds are really arguing. Perhaps there's a cat or something. Yeah, and then I have two more works in progresses. The Triceratops sweater. The body is done. So this is for Hugo to have on the photography day in kindergarten and have for the autumn and winter. So I'm going to... It's, bottom up. So I'm working on the sleeves. And I'm actually working them 2 at a time. I regularly don't do this since I just mostly think it's fiddly to have 2 yarn strands and things, but they I don't have like a lot of brain focus time. Oh, it's really tangled there. So normally I knit one sleeve and then knit the other one, but since I don't have a lot of brain space for this, I figured it's better to make them at the same time, so I know they will be the same, so I don't make like the creases or something, or make them in different lengths. And also I have to invest in a pair of needle stoppers. These are so cute. I love sloths because my youngest, she really likes to help me knitting, and by like pulling in this end. So if I'm not knitting, I have started using needle stoppers. I never had a big use for it before, but now I have. So it's really cute. So yeah, this is coming along really good. So I need to knit the sleeves, connect them to this, and hurry along. And now I dropped some stitches on this, so I think I need to fix that later. Yeah. And then I have one new cast on as well in my knitting handbag. There's a Swedish, I guess I can call her a designer now. She's starting designing. She's a podcaster in Sweden, and she also do a lot of like knit-alongs for to raise awareness for things like saving money or collecting money for different projects and things, like the endometriosis knit-along that I was in. I knitted it in 20. Was it in March 2021, perhaps? She and another Swedish podcaster wanted to raise awareness of endometriosis, so they chose the endometriosis with all knitted mittens with a uterus on it. It's a really beautiful one. It sounds weird, but it's really, really beautiful mitten. I lost mine probably on the car. So yeah, but anyways, she's a Swedish podcaster, and now she's started to design. So this is a completely new cast on since yesterday for a basic thick or thicker sock for like the whole family. So this is I believe it's the second smallest size that I'm making for Tova. And so it socks in a DK weight, approximately 200 meters on 100 grams, she said. So I decided to make it 2-colored. It's not in the pattern, but I like to swap out things. So I'm using more of Rauma yarns. So this is the 3-strand strickegarn. So it's a bit of a more rustic wool. Yeah, it has just 100% Norwegian wool. It's 108 meters on 50 grams, so 216 meters. So there is no nylon or polyamide or things in this yarn, but it's quite tightly spun, and it's a more rustic wool, and so I think it will be fine. And like the kids grow so fast they won't be able to wear them out, I think. And actually I more hope on the fact that they can use them like in their winter boots, and perhaps they will felt a bit so they will hold longer. I really hope the birds doesn't disturb, because I won't have the time to record this again now. Then I will have to record again later. We will see if this will be on the internet or not, or if the birds have disturbed my podcast production. One of the not so fun things about podcasting outside. But I really enjoy the crisp air and yeah, being able to have some kind of calm at least. So this is the last thing I want to show before I have to wrap up kind of pretty soon at least. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I spun 2 singles on Tour de Fleece in July, and I managed to ply it all together. So this is 200 grams of a 2-ply. So I haven't had the time to wind this off and wash it yet. So in my next episode I will have done that. Perhaps try to measure how much yarn there is. Unfortunately, a lot of these neps fell off during plying, so I had like the floor and my lap was covered in these little neps that it wasn't. I guess you can see some of them. Yeah. So a lot of them fell off during plying, but I have hopefully have a good amount left that will be staying even after washing. So I'm curious to see, and I'm really looking forward to like on the weekend I will sit down and rummage through my wool stash and see what I will start spinning next, because I really feel like I need to have something new on the spinning wheel, and I just want it to be pure joy. So I will just rummage around and see what I find, and then I can talk about it in a later episode when I start doing that. So yeah, I think that will have to be all for today. I managed to get through my finished objects and my works in progresses, so that's nice. And yeah, I will have to save up the blather for some other time. I don't have any news except the news I already told you about my ruined sweater. So yeah, that will be this all for now. Hopefully I will be back in a couple of weeks again and perhaps have something new to show. I don't know. I have ordered a bit of yarn for a friend of mine who wants a sweater, so we will see if that will arrive before I record or not. And I hope you have a really nice autumn wherever you are, that you can have crisp, lovely mornings and lovely sunshine on the days. I wish I had to. Take care, and hope you will have a lot of knitting until we see each other next time. Take care. Bye.